is your girl Fatima the Great, and I am here with a message for the Taurus. Birthday April 20th to May 20th. So Taurus, check on in. Let's see what messages we have for the Taurus. Get the cards on the table. So Taurus, the first card we got is soul forgiveness. So it's telling me that you have to forgive. Oh my God, Taurus. Listen, boo. These cards on the table, I don't like. We're going to talk about them, all right? The card at the bottom of the deck is worthiness. And this is telling me that you really have to learn how to value yourself and value your gifts and value your talents, value everything about yourself. You're so worthy and so whole just as you are. I don't know who made you question yourself and question your gifts and question what it is that you give to the world, but it is so needed. We need it, okay? The world needs it. It's worthy to be praised. It's worthy to be honored, and it's worthy for you to share with us. So please continue to share. Now, the card on the table is the soul forgiveness card, and this is telling me that you have to learn how to let go of the grief of the past. Let go of the things that you did in the past that could have colored you as less than anything, less than nice, less than anything. You know what I'm saying? Less than upstanding. That is your past. That is not who you are right now. That is something that you have to release yourself from. You've been there. You've done that. You through with it. You came through it. The key word is through. Through. You didn't stop in the middle. You came all the way through. So it's time to forgive yourself from things that you did in childhood. Because I'm seeing children on this page, on this card. Things that you did in childhood. Ways that you could have even messed up with your own children if you are a parent. And just moving forward. Even something on the lines of dealing with, a loss of children, if that's the situation. But it's calling for your forgiveness. It's sometimes things just happen. It's not necessarily 100% your fault. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things just happen. Sometimes we don't have control over what's happening, what's going on, what is going to happen to us, what will happen in the future. We don't have control over it. It just happens. So stop beating yourself over the head over things that happened in your past that you didn't have no control over. Things that happened in your past that you did have control over, but you chose to let it go. Get out of control. You still made it through all that, Taurus. You still here to tell your story, so let it go. That does not define you at this present moment. That's you from the past. You ain't that person no more. You don't even look the same anymore. I don't know you look totally different. Something about you looks totally different. There's no need to be ashamed of what you went through. This is the shame card. There's no need to live your life in shame. The shame is the card number 19, which equals 10, which saying that you're done. It's over. It's time for a new start. It's time for you to start something different. And then we move on over here to the scarcity card. You cannot, will not, am not going anywhere with a negative mindset against finances. With telling yourself what you don't deserve. See, this is all that you need to heal, Taurus. Everything that you need to heal right here. Let's get into the tarot deck and get a little more in depth with what it is that's going on with the Tauruses. Clarify the soul forgiveness cards flying out my hand. So better days are coming. You're being spiritually guided to a place of calmness, a place of peace, a place of serenity, calmness, peace, and serenity. And it comes with moving yourself away from the things in the past that you feel like are coming back to bite you, or you feel like has come back to bite you. If it did, so what? It's done. It's done. And it's time for you to find your peace because of it. A lot of decisions that you made just turned out, and the soul forgiveness card is number 28, which is also a 10. It's time for you to end being overly judgmental of yourself, overly judgmental of your actions, overly judgmental of the things that you did. Okay, it happened. It happened, and now it's done. Now Spirit is trying to put you, to show you the lesson that happened, show you the lesson that needs to be learned because of it, and to move you on into something that's better feeling for you. Right, because we got the Four of Cups here, and the Four of Cups here is saying that you can have a better feeling emotion. You could be happy if you accept it. It's like the Most High is trying to give you happiness, but you are so focused on what it is that you lost, the things that you lost in the past, the cups that you already had that you don't have access to anymore. There's these emotional connections that you don't have access to anymore, and you could be upset about it. But there is at least one more for you, at least one more for you coming, but you don't see it because you're so focused on what didn't work. You're so focused on what went wrong. You're so focused on what you need to change. What you need to change is your mind. That's what you need to change. Let's get one more card concerning this soul forgiveness card for the Taurus. Thank you, Tauruses. And then we got the 8 of Pentacles here, inverted at the bottom of the deck. And the 8 of Pentacles inverted is just basically telling me that you feel like you wasted a lot of time. You feel like you wasted a lot of time. You feel like you wasted a lot of money. And whatever this situation is that you feel like, oh, why did I do this? You got a lot of grief and regret because of it. It didn't work. You invested in something that did not work. You invested in something that caused you to lose more than you gained. You invested in something that did not pay off for you. You invested in something or somebody, and it caused you, it backfired. It basically backfired. So now you're trying to backtrack and try to make it right. Well, the best thing to do for it is to move forward. Is to keep going forward, because once you start going backwards, you're going to end up stuck. You're going to go back, come back a little bit more. Stuck. They ain't going nowhere. It's time to close that cycle. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says close it, close the door, turn the knob on it, because enough of beating yourself up about situations that you can't change anyway. It don't need to be ashamed of it. Clarify the shame card, Taurus. Clarify the shame card for the Taurus. Clarify the shame card. That's it. And peeking out the deck is the rage card. You angry about something. You angry that you did not aim higher. You angry that you allowed desire to take over you. And what it is, the area that desire took you, you discovered that it wasn't even what it was all chopped up to be. And you wasn't supposed to be there anyway. And you could have lost because of it. But now it's time to forgive yourself. It's time to forgive yourself. And it's time to stop investing yourself into situations over and over again. Situations that come off so fiery and passionate. And you throw yourself in it and you get knocked over the head because of it. And when I say about knocked over the head, I mean that you are always the fall person. The fall person in the situation. Jumping in, moving too fast. Moving too fast. Every time you move too fast, you end up being the fall person, because then you realize that what you move too fast with, or who you move too fast with, is not even invested in it the way you are. Now it's one-sided. Now you investing your whole energy into it, and they're not. Now you're like, oh my God, how did I not know that this person wasn't all the way what they said they was? Now you feel ashamed because of it. You feel ashamed because of it. And like I said, now from what you invested into it, now you could be having financial problems, financial lack, experiencing lack. Experiencing lack, and by yourself experiencing this lack. You don't have nobody to call on, no help at this point. But you still can't let it bring you down. Don't be ashamed, even of what you might lose. So what? It only makes space for you to get something else. Now we got the Scars, and then we got the Judgment card here at the bottom of the deck. And that's saying that you have to pay more attention to your choices. You have to pay more attention to what it is that you choose and how it is that you judge situations. You have to look a little bit further. You can't always go with, what you're being shown, because sometimes it's an underlying attachment, or it's an underlying energy that's coming off as a wolf in sheep clothing. And they stalking, ready to get you. And you came off as an easy target. Taurus, let's not do that again. But still no need to be ashamed of it. It happens to the best of us. Only makes us stronger. It only puts us on the path to know what not to do the next time. Correct? Because you know what not to do the next time, right, Taurus? Okay. Scarcity card. Let's get the scarcity card. Stop being afraid of being broke. Stop, and also stop being afraid of having money. Stop the mindset of more money, more problems. You got to let that go. Because that's what's bringing problems to your life. More money, more. Every time you get some money, you feel like you got to give it to somebody, or somebody needs something. Because you told yourself more money, more problems. So the universe is doing nothing but answering your request. That was a request that you made to the universe. You got to stop doing that. Stop doing it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Because you only betray yourself like that. It sounds cool, but everything that sounds cool should not be said or repeated. Words are powerful, Taurus. Be careful where you invest your words. Just as much as you careful where you invest your money. Just as much as you careful where you invest your body, Taurus.